8 million views per month, $100,000 in monthly ad revenue. These aren't just numbers, they're the fuel behind one of the biggest frauds of our time. Iman Gadzhi's rise from fitness influencer to self-proclaimed business guru is a masterclass in manipulation. In today's video, we'll talk about how this boy from Russia has managed to deceive millions with his slick marketing and carefully crafted persona. Stick around to find out the truth behind his success. From fitness guru to business mogul. Iman's story starts with a troubled childhood in South Russia. Born to a single mother and stuck with an abusive stepfather, he was desperate to escape his harsh circumstances. So what did he do? He turned to YouTube, documenting his fitness journey and using his personal struggles to connect with viewers. Think of it like this. Iman's early content was all about relatability. He showed his audience that he was just like them, someone trying to improve their life. But don't forget, this was just the beginning. Iman's content was about to take a surprising turn, one that would lead him down a path of controversy and accusations of fraud. Iman Gadzhi's transformation from fitness influencer to business mogul wasn't just a change in content, it was a calculated move to maximize profits. As his fitness channel grew, Gadzhi realized there was more money to be made in the business and entrepreneurship niche. So he pivoted, leaving behind the world of workout routines and protein shakes for the promise of online riches. Why the sudden shift? Simple. Money. The business and entrepreneurship space on YouTube was booming, with countless aspiring entrepreneurs hungry for success secrets. Gadzhi saw an opportunity to cash in on this trend, and he seized it with both hands. Enter the social media marketing agency, or SMMA. This business model became wildly popular during Gadzhi's rise, promising easy money for managing social media accounts for small businesses. Gadzhi jumped on this bandwagon, creating his own agency and positioning himself as an expert in the field. But here's where things get interesting. Gadzhi didn't stop at just running his own agency. He decided to teach others how to do it too. And that's when the Agency Incubator course was born. Now, you might be thinking, great, he's sharing his knowledge with others. But hold on a second. Let's take a closer look at this course and what it really offers. The Agency Incubator promised to teach people how to start and run their own successful social media marketing agency. Sounds good, right? But here's the catch. Gadzhi was essentially selling the same information you could find for free on YouTube, just packaged differently. One user who bought the course expressed their frustration saying, "I was kind of mad when I bought the course as it was basically just an extended version of his YouTube videos." This raises some serious questions about the value of what Gadzhi was selling. Think about it. Why pay for something when you can get the same information for free? It's like buying bottled water when there's a perfectly good drinking fountain right next to you. But Gadzhi didn't just repackage free content, he slapped a hefty price tag on it. How much, you ask? Brace yourself. $2,000. That's right, $2,000 for information you could largely find online for free. This price point is where things start to get ethically murky. Gadzhi was targeting young, aspiring entrepreneurs, many of them teenagers or young adults with limited financial resources. These were people dreaming of escaping the 9-to-5 grind, looking for a way to make it big online. And Gadzhi was dangling the promise of success in front of them, with a $2,000 barrier to entry. Let's put this in perspective. For many of Gadzhi's young followers, $2,000 could be several months of savings, or even more. It's a significant investment, especially when there's no guarantee of success. But Gadzhi's marketing was slick. He showcased his own success, flaunted his lifestyle, and promised that his course was the key to achieving similar results. It's a classic case of selling the dream, and many bought into it. Controversies and criticisms. As Iman Gadzhi's online presence grew, so did the scrutiny surrounding his methods and claims. What started as a fitness journey soon morphed into a controversial empire, leaving many to question the ethics behind his rapid rise to fame. The backlash against Gadzhi gained momentum as more people began to see through the glossy exterior of his success story. Critics started labeling him a fake guru, accusing him of exploiting vulnerable young individuals who were desperate for financial success. These accusations weren't unfounded. Gadzhi's target audience primarily consisted of teenagers and young adults, many of whom lacked the life experience to critically evaluate his promises. But Gadzhi didn't stop at selling courses. In a move that raised even more eyebrows, he ventured into the world of NFTs with the Gents Croquet Club. This project, like many influencer-led NFT ventures, faced immediate skepticism. People questioned the legitimacy of these digital assets, wondering if they were just another way for Gadzhi to cash in on his followers' trust. The NFT space is already controversial, with many viewing it as a speculative bubble. By jumping into this arena, Gadzhi added fuel to the fire of criticism surrounding his business practices. Was he genuinely interested in the technology, or was this just another way to monetize his audience? Despite the growing chorus of critics, Gadzhi's YouTube channel continued to experience explosive growth. His subscriber count skyrocketed, and his videos regularly racked up millions of views. This success, however, presented a paradox. On one hand, it seemed to validate Gadzhi's expertise. After all, he was clearly doing something right to attract such a massive audience. On the other hand, it raised questions about the potential conflict of interest in his advice. Think about it. If Gadzhi's channel is generating substantial ad revenue, does that impact the advice he gives? Is he truly motivated to help his audience succeed? Or is he more focused on creating content that drives views and, consequently, ad dollars? This brings us to a startling revelation. Gadzhi's YouTube channel isn't just popular, it's a veritable cash cow. With an estimated 8 million views per month, his ad revenue alone is believed to be around $100,000 monthly. That's over $1 million a year just from ads, not counting his course sales or other ventures. This massive income stream adds another layer of complexity to the Gadzhi controversy. It's easy to preach about entrepreneurship and financial freedom when you're making that kind of money from simply talking about it. But does this success translate to real-world business acumen that can be taught to others? Moreover, this level of income raises questions about Gadzhi's motivations. Is he genuinely passionate about helping others achieve financial success? Or has he simply found a lucrative niche in selling the dream of wealth to his young audience? The criticism doesn't stop at Gadzhi's income or business practices. Many have pointed out that his rapid rise in the finance space lacks the foundation of real-world experience. Unlike established business gurus who have built and sold companies or navigated complex corporate environments, Gadzhi's primary claim to fame is his ability to market himself and his ideas. This lack of diverse business experience has led many to question the depth and applicability of his advice. Can someone who's primarily succeeded in selling courses about success really teach others how to succeed in various business ventures? The true cost of following the guru. Now that we've seen how Iman Gadzhi built his empire, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The world of online education is booming, but it's also a minefield of potential scams and disappointments. Gadzhi's story isn't unique. It's a symptom of a much larger problem. How many times have you seen ads for courses promising to make you rich overnight? These charismatic influencers, with their flashy lifestyles and smooth-talking sales pitches, make it all seem so easy. But here's the truth. Blindly following these self-proclaimed gurus can be a costly mistake. Let's be clear, starting a social media marketing agency is a legitimate business model. Many people have found success in this field. But, and this is a big but, buying an expensive course isn't a guaranteed ticket to that success. One critic put it bluntly, starting a social media marketing agency is a good business model, but buying a man's course is not going to help you get there. So why do people keep falling for these high-priced courses? It's simple. Hope. When you're struggling to make ends meet or desperate for a way out of the 9-to-5 grind, these courses can seem like a lifeline. The promise of quick and easy success is tempting, especially when it's coming from someone who seems to have it all figured out. But here's what these gurus don't tell you. Their success often comes from selling the idea of success, not from actually helping others achieve it. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They make money by convincing you they know how to make money. Now, to be fair, not everyone who takes these courses walks away disappointed. Some people do find value in them. One supporter of Gadzhi's program claimed, "I can say that I've learned more from his program than I have in my entire 4-year university at San Diego State University." That's a pretty bold statement, and it shows that for some, these courses can provide useful information. But here's the thing. Anecdotal success stories don't guarantee that a course is worth its hefty price tag. For every person who finds value, how many others end up with nothing but regret and a lighter wallet? That's all for today. Do you think Iman will eventually get what he deserves? Or do you feel like this is all a misunderstanding? Let us hear what you have to say in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Till next time.